guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa, and I am just finishing up the lace mini album that I have been making the tutorials for. So I have used this set of Svg files, which you can grab from my Etsy store if you're interested. Svg files are for electronic cutting machines, such as I use a Cricut. I use a Cricut Maker. I also use an Explore Air 2. You can use it on a Silhouette Cameo. You can use it on a Brother Scan and Cut. As long as your electronic cutting machine has got the capacity to upload and use Svg files, you can use these. So I've just been working through my 4-page album, and I've got some finishing touches to do. So we've done the cover, we've inserted the pages, we've done page layouts for all of this, and it's looking fabulous. And I've just cut a few things out that I wanted to show you. Okay, so this is just the finishing touches. The first thing is I have cut out all of those pink strips on the 4-page binding piece. The pink strips I've cut out of the scrapbook paper that I'm using. In this instance, I'm using one that I've printed myself, and I purchased from Blossom Paper Art. All the links will be in the description box, as will be a link to this one. So I've cut out all of those tiny little pink strips here, or my Cricut did. And then I've also cut out the little skinny bits on each of the base pages, and I've cut out enough of those for my base pages. I think it was 8. So the binding strips of the long one are slightly longer than the page, because obviously it's longer than that. So all I need to do is take this little skinny strip. I think I'll use the glue that I like to use for matting, because it gives me a bit more time. And I'm just going to put some glue on here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I won't do all of these. I'll just show you what to do, in case you weren't sure what those funny little pink strips were for. So then this is going to go at the front section here, and also between each of the pages. So I'm just going to lay this down, and I'm just lining it up between the fold in my cover and my page, like so, like that. So then I'll put another one of those. Let me just give it a good press. Don't you go anywhere, little strip. So then I'm just put one of these long ones in between each of my pages. So then this one's going to go in here. I'll do this one as well. All right. I'm so excited about just about being finished. Oh, those dogs. I'm so sorry. Okay, so hopefully I've just muted out the 2 minutes of massive dog barking that occurred, and so I'm going to put one of these in between each of my pages. So I will not continue to do that, because that will be boring. But that's what they're for. And then these are the ones for the pages. So these are the slightly shorter ones, and I'll just pop one of those. So that goes in this little gap here, just to finish off each page. And I just cut it all out of the same paper. It's up to you what you'd like to use, you know, whether which paper you want to use for each page. But for this one, I decided I would just use the same for on the edge of the pages, in between the page. So for every page, I will put one of these little strips on here, and it just finishes it off. Like so. So wherever there is a gap, I will put one of those, and obviously I need to put one on the front here as well. So that's how I'm finishing off the pages, with those little mats. Okay, and then the other thing that I've cut out is some of the side inserts. So this one here, I've cut out a few of these. This is my side insert, and so the blue piece is what I've cut out of the cardstock, and then the pink piece on top is the mat, and I've cut it out. And this has got 90-degree corners. I've just trimmed them with my little corner punch so that they hopefully slide in a little bit better. And I even matted them on the back, which is really unusual for me. So these little side inserts, if you made the pocket page version, these will just slide into each of my little pockets. It's a little bit trickier because of the lace edges, but like so. So I'm just going to go through and put one of these in each spot. I might mix them up a little bit. Mix them up. Oh, that's the same one. I suppose I could turn it over. There we go. Not that one, that one. So that's going to go in there, like so, and then I'll put one in here. Not that page, this page. Whoop, whoop. So they're going to go in each one of these little pocket pages. And then we've got this half page that we made, so I'm going to pop one in there. I like this one. This is my favourite paper of the whole thing. I think this is why I bought it. That one goes in there. Although it's sort of the same as the pocket, isn't it? So maybe that's not the right one for the job. Let me put those back in there. What's on the other side? Yeah. We'll go with this one. Slide in there. It'll get a bit better, or you'll get a bit better. And then I'm going to put one in here, like so. And then I made one last one that I thought I would pop in the back here, in that pocket in the back. So I've got 6 of those big side inserts in here, in this album. I've also made, started putting together some inserts to put in all the pockets, some tags and some photo mats. And I've just been using my scrap pieces of cardstock and my scrap pieces of the paper, which is, I really like doing this. I get to use up a lot of my little tiny mats, and it just makes it a little bit more interesting. But I still need to go back and do a few bits and pieces to this to finish it off. Why won't you get in there properly? There we go. Then the other thing that I cut out was I've cut out this one here, this top little round frame, and I cut it out of white cardstock. Don't ask me why. And then the pink mat on top I've cut out of the design paper. So I've cut out a few of those, and I was thinking that I would just pop some in some spots. So maybe I would put one, just put it in there like that, and just a few of those because they look cute. And also you could potentially put a photo on there as well. So I might put another one in here, just plonk it on top, just for something cute in those little doors. I might be able to slide one in a pocket here maybe, so it just has a little cute bit poking out like that. That's cute. And so just wherever I fancy putting one, I could slide one under here maybe. Just have to lift it up a little bit. There we go, like so. Anyway, I think the white's okay. And close that one up, and then I've got one more that I could put somewhere. might slide that one in the back too. That'll look nice like that. They might move, but that's that's my idea. So I haven't quite finished yet, but I did want to show you how to finish off some of those things. And then the only other thing I wanted to show you was what I was going to do for the cover. So we covered it originally, but we haven't, you know, finalized the cover here. So for the decoration purposes, I have cut out the pink piece on top here for the cover, and I've cut it out of this cardstock, just the craft cardstock, which I've used all the way through. And then I have put some sort of different mats on there. So I'm really into this strip down the side at the moment, so that's just a little 1-inch strip that I put down there. And then I have used the paper to cover the rest. And then this is one of those Tim Holtz word tags that I have just threaded onto a bit of seam binding and then stuck to the back. And so I'm going to put that on my cover, like so. I have one that is exactly the same that I'll put on the back, but it doesn't have this little guy here. And then I have also done my spine piece. So this is the 4-page spine. I've just cut out the pink bit and the pink piece, the pink mat, and that's this bit here. And then I have just myself cut a slightly smaller mat to go on top of that. So I will pop that one on the side. But that's it. So I'm just about finished, and so I'm going to finish off the last few bits and pieces here. I've got some ribbon here or lace here, really cute little lace here that I might use somewhere. You can't really see it very well. I might use some of this, haven't decided yet. I might use some of that in there. I've also just got some plain seam binding that I'll probably use. I've got some of this, I don't know what it's called. It's like a sort of a webbing. Oh, here we go. It says it's called woven paper ribbon. I like that often on the sides of some of the inserts and things, so I might use that. Haven't just, you know, I'm not committed to anything. And then the place where I bought this paper from, Blossom Paper Art, I did purchase a couple of other printables, digitals. One of them has all these little bits of ephemera in them, so I've printed that onto cardstock, and I might pop some of those in pockets, or I don't know, they're there. And then I also bought some vintage labels from the same Blossom Paper Art shop on Etsy, and so I haven't inked any of these or anything yet, but I've just cut them out on my Cricut. So these are all ready to use as well, and I might pop those on some pockets or some tags or something like that. But that's probably as much embellishing as I'll do. I might use some scraps of paper as well, scraps of this paper, and just, for example, cut around some of these flowers and that sort of thing. So that's it. I'm going to finish off this album, and I just wanted to show you those couple of little last minute things that you could do if you wanted to. And anyway, I'll finish it off. I'll come back with a flip through at the end. But thank you very much for your time today. See you guys soon. Bye for now. Bye.